inside my own world of make.
What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Steam Deck OLED again. Mainly I just wanted to see if the Jsaux products from the original Steam Deck still fit on this bad boy. This was the Jsaux case. I'm pretty sure it all will fit. The backplate's the one that's going to be the biggest question mark. This should fit just fine. Actually, the reason why I'm doing this video is because I actually wanted to rock this shell for myself because I've already dropped it. If you look right there, I've dropped it already. I was like, that was stupid. My water bottle knocked it over, and yeah, it was not fun. So I figured I'll just film a video about it because maybe someone was on the fences getting the OLED or whatever, because maybe they didn't want to buy new accessories and just wanted to see if everything fits perfectly. And right now this case fits great. Remember, this case was like 60 bucks or 70, no, it was like 70 bucks because it came with the fan. It fits great. So we have the little kickstand, and there's also this like strap attachment for this thing. I think this part's pretty important too. Having this case, man, this thing's dirty. She's been sitting collecting dust. Latches on like here. Yeah, there you go. It fits, no problem, no issues there. Just you got a little dust action. I actually like this cover except for one thing. The issue with this cover is that you can still hit this power button. In my opinion, you shouldn't have this power button on because it's so easy to click that button and you won't even know if your Steam Deck is on or not, and you could put it away and you could drain your battery, you could overheat in your backpack. Yeah, so that's cool. That fits no problem. I also really like this kickstand. So I think I'm going to be rocking this full time. The only problem with this thing, there is a, it's a little, it could be a little snugger, and it does feel good in the hands. I'm not going to even lie. It does feel great. All right, so the main thing is, does the Jsaux cooler fan work? All in all, guys, remember, this thing works, but it's loud, very loud, and it's relatively expensive if you ask me. And then the application to have this thing on is not the best, meaning you have to have this backplate, or you need to make sure that you have a good adhesive on the backplate, and that adhesive that comes with it is, oh man, you don't want it to pop off too many times because you're gonna need to have to glue that thing eventually. But yeah, there you go. It's actually not bad. Not bad. I don't even think we need the cooler for the most part. Let's just play a game that's pretty demanding. So it's been about over 2 weeks with this thing, by the way, and I love it. I've been gaming a lot more. I've been playing Diablo a lot. Very fun game, except I got some issues with it. I'm waiting till I get out of the prologue. I'm still in the prologue. It's taking forever before I make my final decision on it. I think I'm gonna make a video about it because I think it would be cool, because I'm a fan of Diablo. I've been playing Diablo since I was a kid. So when I played Diablo 1, it was a lot of fun. Alright, so what I want to do is really just tax the system. We're just going to peg this on whatever this is. I like to use Cyberpunk only because Cyberpunk's pretty well, like, it pretty much fully taxes the system very well. Okay, let's pop this bad boy off real quick. Let's just see how hot this thing will get. I'm expecting it to be in the high 60s, low 70s, 41 frames though. Let's go. I think this is medium settings. Steam Deck, it's on Steam Deck. Okay, whatever Steam Deck is. Still good frames. This is 100% playable. We're holding 66, 67 on the GPU, 68 on the CPU. But yeah, like I said, I just wanted to see if this fit well. I do plan on using this, and then we're gonna actually test the backplate out. How much will this help? So our CPU is climbing to 70. Our GPU is pretty steady, 66, 67. CPU is getting taxed pretty good. It looks like we're still pulling the same amount of wattage. We are climbing a little bit, but I doubt that we'll go higher than 71. Yeah, so we're pretty good. 68, 70. It's nothing to poo-poo. Like, honestly, it's really running pretty cool. And we've only been playing for like 5 or 8 minutes. Obviously, will get a lot warmer over time, but this is basically the heat I've been noticing while gaming normally on my own. So it's pretty close to where it would want to be. Let's pause this real quick. Let's throw this cooler on here, and we're gonna turn it to max. Wow, it's much louder. Wow, that's loud. Let's just see how much it will cool. the system. Remember, the fan is pegged at 49. Not bad. It's nothing to poo-poo. I mean, it's climbing up a little. It's like 7 degree. Let's call it 8 to 7 degree drop. Is it needed? No, it's not needed. In my opinion, it's not needed whatsoever. 70 degrees playing this is more than adequate. Even if it was 75, it's more than adequate. And we gotta remember, our fan speeds now is dropping on its own. This thing is heavy. It's loud. There's really no point in having this thing on. But look, temperature 68. It was peaking at 70, 71 on the CPU. It's 100% safe place to be. More than adequate. So really no point in getting this cooler. No point at all to have this Jsaux cooler on the Steam Deck OLED. All right, let's see if this backplate fits. So this is the original Jsaux backplate. Honestly, one of the first ones they shipped out, to be honest. I've done some stuff to it. We've plastic dipped it, we've spray painted it, we've wrapped it, we've cut a hole in it. Yeah, it's been through quite a bit. And then I think this thing has thermal tape on there. All right, so we got to open this thing up and see if it fits. So if you're stripping screws constantly, two things are happening. You're probably using a bit too small for the screw head, and you're probably not holding it down perpendicular to the surface that you're unscrewing. If you're at an angle like this or something like that, you'll strip the screw. If you're not applying firm pressure, you'll strip the screw. Same thing goes for screwing things in. That wasn't as bad as it usually is. Let's just see if this fits. Ooh, offset. All right, I'm not gonna screw it in. We'll screw it in. Oh, it doesn't want to fit. I'll tell you that right now. Oh wait, is it the thermal pads? Let's remove the thermal pads. So automatically out of the gate, these thermal pads are already an issue. These poor thermal pads have been through so much. We're just gonna put this right here. Just gonna put it like that. So it doesn't work. It doesn't easily fit in like it should. So let's take a look at the clips. The clips look pretty much the same. I'm just going right here. We're just eyeballing it. And they're pretty much identical for the most part. It's kind of odd because it should fit relatively well. Let's look at these top clips. They're all pretty much in the same space. Doesn't seem like there's anything protruding out, and it doesn't clip in. It should snap in right here. It should snap right in, so it doesn't look like they fit. Just a clipping. You could still technically screw these things in, but you're gonna get a gap. Still a better fit than my backplate, I'll tell you that right now. Remember guys, this is a original Jsaux backplate, literally one of the first batches. So let's go ahead and let's throw this thing on. It's gonna work great. Well, with this vent hole will make it work really well. You're gonna have a huge seam. Yeah, I could put the other screws in, but it's not gonna make a difference. The seam is gonna be there. This button doesn't work. These buttons don't work. Let's see if we notice any frame difference. It's gonna run a lot cooler, I promise you that. I'd be surprised if we go past 64 on the CPU. I'll be generally surprised. Remember, we do have that thermal pad absorbing a lot more heat. It's not even that hot to the touch. Man, this Steam Deck OLED is so much cooler running than the original one. It is a proper refresh. Still 4,000 RPM, 61. You know what? This thing is probably gonna maybe hit 62. It's chilling out. It's chilling out. There's no point. All right, guys. Big takeaway. So any backplate that was designed for the LCD Steam Deck will not fit on the OLED version. They will not clip in. You get a decent seam up top, but the side seams are all gonna look like that freaking Grand Canyons over there. So if you're gonna upgrade to the OLED, understand that you cannot put your aftermarket backplates that were designed for the LCD on. Nor do I think you need it unless you like the buttons. Another thing, cutting a hole in the back of your Steam Deck drops your temps by, let's say 8 to 9 degrees. It's great. Drop that fan speed down 1,000 RPM. Great. Jsaux cooler on this exterior shell case dropped around 8-ish degrees, but then you add bulk and something else to charge, and it becomes kind of a pain in the ass, if you ask me. And it's heavier. It adds weight. And it doesn't matter that weight, but the case works great. if you have a kill switch case, any other case, it'll fit your Steam Deck just fine. Stay tuned. We are going to do a vent mod on this one. So we're going to be cutting this hole just like this on the stock backplate on the OLED version Steam Deck. And we're going to do the thermal pad mod, and we're going to see how well that actually helps cooling. Also, we're going to go tinker around here and look at the SoC, see if it really needs the extra love or not. Meaning we need to add a fan to it. I doubt it. But before we do any of that stuff, we're actually going to throw on one of the Mark 7 backplates on here and see how well that fits and how well it will cool it with that external fan, probably ridiculously well. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about the Jsaux backplate or its case or the Jsaux auxiliary fan on your OLED Steam Deck, let me know. Remember, this does not fit. LCD version backplates do not fit on the OLED. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.